What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is the 31st of March, Easter Sunday. We're taking a look here this morning at ShapeShift Fox Token / the United States dollar. This will be a daily chart. We'll probably jump into a smaller time frame, like the 3-minute time frame. This is the Coinbase price data. It's Sunday morning. We're taking a look here at the cryptocurrency markets. Got some decent amount of green here on the watch list on the right-hand side. We got Bitcoin up 1.1%. Pepe looking like it's up 37.5. But we're taking a look at ShapeShift. So let's make that watch list go away. Pretty nice run here we've had recently. We actually got a very nice breakout yesterday. Let's take a look here. 2 days ago, excuse me, as this market plays our price levels perfectly. So we had our initial pullback here. Looks like we have a low in on the 20th. Started to trade up a little bit. Some resistance in this level at 10, right around 10.2. We have a higher low right here on the 28th. And then we actually had some great follow through on the 29th of March, up 15.54% with a higher high. So let's take a look at that. So we have our initial sell-off here. We have a move up, sideways consolidation. We have a higher low. We have a higher high, and we're getting some pullback right at resistance. So it's nice to see the higher low. It's nice to see the higher high come in. But right at that level, we have resistance. The price resistance level is 1156, 1156. That's 0.1156. Look how this candle right here on the 29th played right into that resistance level, and now we are below it. That's exactly how these levels work, guys. Upper levels act as targets. They also can act as resistance for a period of time before being broken to the upside and being flipped into support. So you could see that this 1156 level has been resistance many times before. If we go back here to the 10th of February, if you go back here to the 27th of February, and we had some initial breaking higher here above this level on the 8th of March. We were well above it on the 9th of March, 10th, 11th, 12th, and then 13th. Right in this area, we started to get back below it. And once again, like I said, 2 days ago, over on the 29th, we traded up to it, but we are back below it. So we need to get above that, and that is the next level to watch. We need to get back above 1156, and we need to close above 1156. Once that happens, we can talk about some higher prices here for ShapeShift Fox Token. Next levels to watch, which actually were hit not too long ago, is the 1540. That's this purple line on the chart here, guys. So just like this 1156 act that we hit it and the market closed below it, we want to see Fox head up to getting above 1156, getting up to 1540 and hitting that area. Maybe we keep going, but I do expect a reaction there once we get up there, just like we saw over here on the 9th of March. So that would look like from where we're at today, which is slightly below, we're at 1074. That's going to put you up a very large amount. I mean, you're at 42% from where we're at today. From the 1156 area, maybe a little bit less, you're at 32%. So it's a 32% move higher up to our next target. So we want to see another higher high come in. We want to take out the highs here of the 29th, which will also put us above 1156. We want a nice close above 1156. And then dead ahead is 1540, and that's the target we are shooting for, which, like I said, is about 32% higher than 1156. Do I think we're going higher? I do. And Bitcoin is telling us that as long as it can break out of the cup with handle, we'll take a look at that chart in just a moment. Markets like ShapeShift, Pangolin, arcblock, etc., should also move to the upside, and hopefully Casper can do that as well and not break lower from it's in like a head and shoulders right now. So hopefully Bitcoin can go higher. Otherwise, that thing's going to take a tumble. Let's talk about for some reason if the markets have a major sell-off or something this week, which is always possible, of course, even though it could only be a shakeout, a one-day wonder, and then, whatever, head higher. Let's talk about lower. So if the markets head lower for any reason, we want to hold. We don't want to undercut this low here, the 28th. It'd be nice for that to hold. If we do, that puts us in a lower low, which would not be good. If that takes place, there's a good chance we're heading lower than that. And the next set of lows are here on the 20th of March. And then below that would be 816. That's 0.0816. So 8 cents, guys. That's our first line in the sand to find support. If the 20th and then also the 28th do not hold, what would that look like on the percentage here? 23.8%, 23.87%, 20%, and 14%. All something to keep in the back of your mind. If markets start to sell off, you can at least have an idea of where markets have potential to find support, which is 3 areas like we just discussed. We'll give you those dates again. It's the lows of the 28th of March. It's the lows of the 20th of March. And then if not, it's the 0.0816. So it's the 8 cent level right there. And then, of course, we have lower ones. Feel free to take a screenshot if you want those. 771, 748, and then way down there at 543. Things would have to get real ugly if that happens. So it's key. There's a lot of resistance up here, guys, at this 11.56. So it's key to that we can get above this sooner than later. There's just a lot of resistance there. So those price levels are important. Keep them on your chart. Keep an eye on them. If we zoom out here, we can see previously back in July of 22, the markets were slightly above that, but the resistance came in right where we're at now, which is like 1076. So the market had a hard time getting back above that level then, and continued to sell off. Big rounding bottom here. So we'll see if the markets can get a footing and continue higher. We've seen other markets, I think it was Shiba, that really started to rocket higher from similar looking charts. So hey, time will tell. Let me go to a 3-minute time frame, and then we're going to drop over to Bitcoin. I'll show you that cup with handle. Let's go up here and to the 3-minute time frame. I want to show you some price movement at the levels we have on our charts. So 11.56, guys. Here you can see markets got up to that level and then actually traded back below, flipped them into resistance, and then traded lower. So there's an importance to these levels I have on the charts. That's why I put so much into them. When I do these videos, we talk about those levels all the time. They're important. All right, so that's what I see for ShapeShift. Right now, our key levels are 11.56, and then the lows below the market. We want them to hold. We want to put in another higher high and a close above 11.56, and then it's 15.40 above that. So over to Bitcoin, which is up 885, a little bit higher than the beginning of the video. So from earlier videos today, we talked about the cup with handle, which I drew out on the chart here that Bitcoin is currently in. We have this rounding bottom here. We have a little bit of a sideways to down market. We're looking for a big break higher, guys. If that happens, heads up. The rest of the markets are going to be in the green sooner rather than later. Levels to watch for Bitcoin, 71,335. That's current resistance. We need to get above that. We get above that and close strong. That'll be a solid breakout from the cup with handle. And then straight ahead from that is 73,494.28. That's where we double topped at for Bitcoin. And then above that, we have 74,958. And then above that, guys, we have an $80,000 Bitcoin, 80,614. Keep your eye on for today, 71,335. Let's get up there. Let's break above it. And let's get some green going again in these markets. Thanks for watching. If you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and join us. All links down below. It does help support the channel. You guys have a great Easter Sunday.